So could the Yankees have a record-setting duo in Juan Soto and Aaron Judge? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. So the Yankees were off last night. They didn't play. Now they have the Minnesota Twins, which used to be a punching bag for the Yankees, but it's no longer a punching bag for the Yankees. They're a much more formidable and more competitive team now, particularly in their division, the AL Central. So I do expect it to be a competitive series. And the Yankees have a couple of formidable teams coming up as well that are feisty, somehow kind of flying under the radar, playing well, which surprises not many people, at least in my opinion. Just like I'm not surprised that the Yankees are playing so well right now, even without Garrett Cole and a bunch of the other reinforcements, because of the fact that Brian Cashman added so much depth and so much good depth and so much strategic depth this offseason. It was kind of built that way, right? And I wish they'd done it years ago, but they didn't. But it's in the past, so there's no point complaining about it. So, but Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, to me, this is the dynamic duo with the Yankees. Now, Juan Soto right now is batting .314 with 9 home runs, 34 ribbies, 954 OPS. Okay, pretty darn good. Aaron Judge is batting .235 with 10 home runs, 27 RBIs, 866 OPS. And Aaron Judge just started heating up. So I would not be surprised if both of them got the 40 home runs, or Aaron Judge was at 40 plus and Juan Soto was at 35 plus or something like that. And again, to me, Juan Soto's skill set's a little different. He's got the power potential too, but his ability to get on base and his plate discipline and his patience across the board is just as dangerous as Aaron Judge's power potential. And then you've got Giancarlo Stanton, you've got Anthony Rizzo, you've got all these other guys behind them, right? And hopefully Gleyber Torres starts picking things up too, to kind of supplement what those two guys can do. But I think this all has all the makings of a dynamic duo. And you've got some other duos in baseball, but the one that reminds me of this group the most is Manny and Papi from the Boston Red Sox. It's a righty-lefty combo, just like Soto and Judge are. Okay, and they were just as fearsome and impactful in Boston as I think Judge and Soto will be in New York. Okay, these guys obviously home run, clutch hitting legends in Boston. Unfortunately, Manny was popped several times for juicing, and even Papi was popped, but he's in the Hall of Fame. Manny's also put forth a Hall of Fame career as well, notwithstanding what the steroids and so on and so forth. But Aaron Judge and Juan Soto right now represents just a ridiculous duo, and I'm so happy that they're both here with the Yankees. I'm so happy that Soto's 25 years old, Judge is 32. So Soto, if the Yankees re-sign him, which I hope they do, he'll be here for the next decade. He will be likely the guy to take over as captain for the Yankees, in my opinion, from Aaron Judge. Okay, and he's rubbing off on everybody on the team. And now Aaron Judge is starting to heat up. Okay, and once Soto comes out of his little mini funk, these guys can take off together. I think there's going to be no more more dynamic or potent duo in baseball. Not even Mookie Freeman or Freeman's Ohtani, Mookie Ohtani. Doesn't matter. I think this duo is going to be more impactful. Okay, they're going to be great in LA, sure, but this right here is going to be a beast of the East. They really, really do. I can't think of any other duo in baseball, and you let me know if you can. Okay, that's as good or potentially better than these folks. So, and it's something I want to talk about, folks. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're a fan, especially if you're a Yankee fan, you don't want to miss out on content. You want to know when I go live, hit the notification too when you subscribe. Okay, when breaking news comes out, when stuff like this comes out, gives us things to talk about. I want you to know too. I want you to be the front of the line when things come in. And knocking on the door of 21,000 subs. Your support means the world. I thank you so much for it. Okay. That duo right there. And this is a 2-3 combo in the Yankees. Who bats 2 or 3, to me doesn't matter. I've said this before. I'm more interested and more curious at who they're going to put at 1 and 4 and 5 around these guys. Okay, and I still don't think it has been, decided for good, because obviously, Volpe leading off hasn't necessarily worked out the way he wanted to, and we haven't seen DJ lead off. We haven't seen Verdugo at lead off. We've seen Verdugo at cleanup recently, which has worked out pretty decently. So I'm really curious to see what they're going to do. But the 2-3 combination of Judge Soto or Soto and Judge is as potent as it gets. It really, really, really is. And it excites me. I can't begin to tell you how much it excites me. No matter what happens. Okay. And then once they get Garrett Cole back, once they get Lou Trevino's got a setback. Once they get Scott Efros back, once they get Tommy Kahnle back and DJ and some of these other folks. And keep in mind, they have other bats, to be excited about too. Jason Dominguez, Spencer Jones waiting in the wings, right? So I know there's a worry that they may not sign Soto. And if that's the case, they'll likely sign Verdugo if they don't sign both. Well, that's what Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones are for, right? They have two guys that can come in. But instead of replacing these guys, I'd rather them complement them. Add more firepower to the lineup. I'd love to know what you think about that too. And I do think Spencer Jones is probably, they've given him a first base glove. I don't know. They haven't given him any reps in AA yet, and I think they should. And I know some people are of the opinion that you don't really sacrifice that defense in the outfield, but, Spencer Jones is not here for his glove. He's here for his bat. And he hits moonshots like Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. Moonshots from the left hand. He's made adjustments to his swing. He's going through some transition right now, but he's still hitting 470-foot home runs. Looking pretty easy as he does it. So, and they have other folks, TJ Rumfield. They have some other folks that, can credibly play the infield. TJ Rumfield, third base, first base. It would have been nice to see what they could have done with Andres Chaparro, too, had he stayed here. But the Diamondbacks aren't even calling him up, and he's tearing the cover off the ball in AAA, too. They're not even calling him up. So I don't know what's going on. So, but Juan Soto, Aaron Judge. This dynamic duo, to me, is what the Yankees need right now. And in order to make a deep run in the playoffs, and I really see this being a team race between the Orioles and the Yankees in the AL East. Okay? And beyond that, I don't know. They likely won't play each other until the ALCS if they both get that far. So, but that said, we get some health. Some good play out of Rizzo and DJ and Anthony Volpe and Gleyber Torres. That's a deeper and more potent lineup than the Orioles can put forth. Okay, that's a lineup that that can rival the Dodgers. Yes, and the Dodgers have an offensive advantage right now, 74 plus or plus 74 run differential. The Yankees have plus 54. So, but that's also without Judge hitting much, without Torres hitting much, without Volpe hitting much. Once these guys start rolling, they can close that gap like that. And they've got Alex Verdugo. They've got other players too. And just imagine what they do if and when they add Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones. So I don't really see it coming up until maybe September. Okay. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But let me know what your thoughts are, gang. Let's talk about it. I'll have the lineup later on when it comes out against the Twins. Have a good day, everybody. Go Yankees.